Say I blame the little guy.
Now that was a oops work.
Intended. Though agreed. It was
Yeah,
agreed.
that I can say. Yeah, I noticed that either your indicator is lagged seriously or it hasn't, or it's turned off.
What do you mean?
Your host indicator.
It might still be triggered from when I last had OBS open, so it hasn't refreshed itself just yet. Which in of itself would not surprise me, to be fair and honest. Alright.
Well, I was on the host in Aquaman, but I'm getting to the point with him where I'm getting sick of whoever might come in to see me. Always seeing Minish Cap. Because that's all he ever plays anymore. He's like Elm redesign. Yeah, he's kind of like another Elm. Hey, I'm only gonna play one game.
You have to pick one game to play for the rest of your life. You might as well choose something that you can actually enjoy picking up another day.
And I don't think Minish Cap qualifies.
Can and can't. I'll say that much.
It does, but it's like all games like Zelda. 100%ing it.
Now, hundoing a Zelda game is...
Well, Minish Cap is one of the longest to do so, to be fair.
Yeah, to be fair and honest, 100%ing Minish Cap is not exactly friendly.
Because you gotta find all the kinstones and blah blah blah. Then you gotta find the people to match them up with. It becomes the most pain in the ass quest. Speaking from personal experience, who played and dealt with a lot of it himself.
Oh, okay. So these do come back, so alright, now I do get a chance.
And that 3DS emulator that was being spoken of, I looked at the page on it, and it only supports 13% of the games so far as playable. Most of a good, like, 80-something% of the games are have in-game issues. Elm says he won't be there for a bit. He's doing something. Or rather,
No, I saw him. He said that a while ago.
Glitch looked like he wanted to type something.
No, everyone's had a wonderful time just, you know, telling me exactly how they feel about things.
Well, we know very well with him, everything has to do with home and ag.
A lot of people can't seem to let that go, but that's besides the point.
So the other day I asked him in MST's chat, so when are you gonna make Home and Ag 5? Since he seems so addicted to it.
People are, some people aren't.
I mean, the guy treats it as a religion.
As much as I'd like to disagree, unfortunately that is the truth.
You remember how many times he said it during the Mario Kart races?
Oh, yeah.
Embrace the hominag, this hominag, that hominag, the other, blah, blah, blah. It's like, shut up already. Person regrets even finding it.
At this point, who wouldn't? Right, I'm starting to think I can only get to screw attack with space jump. So I'm gonna actually get back on our path to and just cut the difference.
Just a hint.
Hmm?
Batoon is in the same place he was in redesign.
So that means he still has the same stupid way to get to him.
I don't remember if it's somewhat easier or not.
That's okay. At least, for the most part, it's not as perilous as the original. So... yeah, just go straight.
And before somebody sees your video from earlier and goes off and runs their mouth to Drew about what you guys found. Hey, they found the ceiling clip in a grapple gauntlet.
Eh. He's not gonna find that anytime. Yeah, he'll fix something so petty and stupid. Because honestly, if he does, that's just a waste of his time. Like, why go out of your way to fix something so minuscule and minute? Honestly.
Think about who you're talking about, though.
Well, I understand that, but at the same time, it's like, why waste your time, though?
I'm gonna kill these heaters.
So,
this heater that is in my room in particular, I don't know if it's just the heat in general or what, but it always waits until after I've turned off my source of cooling and closed my door to come on. And as a result, within about 20 minutes, I'm gonna have to turn the air back on again.
alright, let's start by going to southeast.
Because this room is so fucking small. And the heat has nowhere to go.
That puts me there.
It would help if you had the Meridian ones open.
I have to get those open. I guess the best place to start would be actually to go to, let's start with Central Brinstar and see if we can find a way to Meridia from there. If I can do that much, I'll make my life easier.
If I remember, I think that one is kind of the closest, roughly.
Alright, yeah. I have several access paths to Meridia now. Best
It would be easier. It would be easy if you had the eastern one open. No, never mind. But you do have the western one open, though.
I gotta get to that
See
area.
where that Meridia, see where that 2 paths and it says Meridia is?
Hmm.
Not the ones behind Crate either.
Oh no, not those ones.
The ones where you were a little while ago when you were grappling over those,
Yeah. I got to those from the surface of Kateria, though, so... But I see something over here with a red arrow that I want to try to get
but that's
to.
about where you want it to end up.
I'm pretty sure I can shoot my way over there.
Yeah, that was about where you were, was kind of about where you wanted to end up for that part of Meridia.
I'd have to go around anyway. That's fine.
There's no reason to open that gate anyway.
Maybe, maybe not.
Well, I did in my playthrough, and if I remember, it was just a shortcut.
Yeah, a shortcut's a shortcut at this point.
Which, like, we all agree is what pissed us all off about the reimagined.
Probably shortcuts to nowhere, little to no advancement because of it. Yeah.
That's really gonna get new people to play your hack.
Here it is.
Only complete idiots. Yeah, you did see what I wrote about why I could not start from my old save file on Super Zero Mission.
Yeah, emulator differences and stuff, you told me.
Well, another thing I found out is when I took it from the old directory it was in, what happened is when I tried to load it up in 142, it overwrote itself. I think it's because 142 does not get along with Windows 10. And back then there was no X64 version.
Hey. This should open up another express elevator.
Sheer says he can drop in. But there was the other guy that we got on his case that I wasn't kind of appreciative of either.
Who, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then talk over everybody.
Let's not bring him up. That gives me my last Red and Star Express, so that does that.
Yeah, now you got your Western one.
I see one in Kateria I want to open up too. I'm just gonna focus on getting these open and eventually putt around and find my way to Meridia. That's probably gonna be the best thing to help me out.
The funny thing was, I actually think that's the first time I heard that guy in a voice chat.
Same here. I gotta tell you, first impressions make a big difference when it comes to certain things.
Well, I was about ready to hit the mute button on him because he was as bad as 12. I muted him long ago.
I also see our new Resident 12 is back in action from a one-day permit.
Oh, you're looking at the off topic as well.
Contrary to what most people believe out of me,